We move on to hole 10, a long par 4, about 860 feet. Women need to clear a creek at about 280. Shouldn't be a problem for any of these ladies. Paige Pierce puts that off left. Again, she is throwing hard and strong today. She does not want any chance of people making a comeback. Catrina Allen's second shot, she leaves that about 40 to 45 feet short. She'll have a pretty long putt for birdie. Sarah Hokom leaves that well short. She'll be going up and down to card the par. Lisa Fajkus' second shot. She also leaves that well short. That bunker is not OB. If you go to the drop without a penalty stroke. And Paige Pierce puts some mustard on this. She wants that to sit. It's going to skip a little ways left. She's got about 30 feet for the birdie. Lisa Fajkus with a great run. Here's Catrina Allen. Count it from downtown. And Paige Pierce, to make sure she doesn't lose any ground. Low and left off the chains. Catrina Allen, welcome to the birdie train. We move on to hole 11, one of the shortest holes on the course. You've got to commit to your shot, follow through, and get it straight through the thin gap. Catrina Allen comes very close. It goes off to the left. She has a very tough putt through some shoal on the left side. Paige Pierce throws it plenty hard, way too high. Kicks left. She's in a little bit of trouble. Should be able to save the par with a quick up and down. Sarah Hokom off left, a very protected left side of this green. She has no real shot at birdie. And Lisa Fajkus turns it beautifully, gets through some trees, and she's got 20 feet for birdie. A great shot by Lisa Fajkus. Paige Pierce in scramble mode. Gets that about 25 feet away. This is for par. Off the top band, Paige Pierce will be carding a bogey on hole 11. Catrina Allen for a two-stroke swing gets caught up in the shoal. And Lisa Fajkus to gain 2 strokes on Paige Pierce. Things are tightening up after hole 11. Back to you, Terry. We move on to hole 12. Paige Pierce's lead of 3 is now down to 1. Lisa Fajkus is on the tee, hoping to keep some pressure on Paige. That's a little bit high and it gets knocked down. Lisa Fajkus should be able to go up and down from there. And Catrina Allen leaning left stays just outside of the wood line, but not quite enough distance to have a real look at birdie. And Sarah Hokom right at the base of the tree. I bet she can go around that up and down. Big shout out to Marcus.
Oh, that's so deep.
Paige Pierce. One tree. One tree. So Sarah Hokom for birdie. That was not really a birdie run. That was a par confirmation. Paige Pierce with a birdie run. Little pass. She'll card the par. Catrina Allen. And Lisa Fajkus' upshot hit a tree, and she has this for par. She just gained 2 on the previous hole. She gave 1 back right here. We move on to hole 13. The ladies will have an option to go underneath that branch or out and around. Or I guess there's always the third option of throwing a roller like Catrina Allen tried. That tucks in to the right. She's going to have a very tough look out of those thick woods on the right. Sarah Hokom, 382-foot hole. She throws it about 300. She's got about 80 feet left to go up and down to save the par. And Paige Pierce, under the branch, straight as a string, curves off to the right. She leaves herself about 60 feet for the birdie. And Lisa Fajkus, trying to recover from that double bogey in the previous hole, instead puts it in the shoal. Here is Catrina Allen's out. And what a beautiful shot. She lands out within 15 feet, an easy par for Catrina Allen. Lisa Fajkus will also save the par. Sarah Hokom almost pins it. And Paige Pierce, it's a very long birdie putt. Over the top, she should be able to save the par. Here's Paige Pierce's par putt. Paige Pierce gives back another stroke. We are tied at the top, Paige Pierce and Sarah Hokom. We move on to the par 5, hole 14. We join the action on the second shots. Sarah Hokom, after throwing into the shul on the left, has nothing to do but pitch out. Lisa Fajkus' second shot changes the OB just a little bit, plays it plenty safe. It comes back, comes well back inbounds. She'll have an opportunity on her third shot to try to get it close and give herself a look at birdie. Catrina Allen goes big. Without that skip, she would have had a pretty easy up and down for birdie. As it is, she's going to have to work quite a bit. Sarah Hokom's third shot goes kaboom. Big distance by Sarah Hokom. And she will have an opportunity to save par after that first throw in the shul and second pitch out. Paige Pierce's second shot, also good distance. We've got very equivalent up and downs for birdie from this point. And Lisa Fajkus, what's it, about 20 feet left, pin high. Catrina Allen's third shot. Money. She should be able to hit that 20-footer all day long. Catrina Allen's been making a nice run as of late after a very slow start. Paige Pierce off to the right. Lisa Fajkus misses her birdie putt. Paige Pierce for birdie. Paige Pierce leaves the door open again. She actually seems to be pushing the door open. Catrina Allen cards the birdie. Sarah Hokom, after going OB and having that tough first shot, cards the bogey. All four women are within 2. We move on to hole 15. Paige Pierce has a 1-stroke lead over Sarah Hokom and Catrina Allen, 2 strokes over Lisa Fajkus. Catrina Allen trying to put some pressure on Paige Pierce, closed the gap to 1, short of the OB. That will end it for Catrina Allen. Paige Pierce, a beautiful drive, nestles in next to the pin. She's got about 12 feet for the birdie. Lisa Fajkus just needs to clear that Mando to the right. She does. It hooks in left. She has about a 20-foot putt to stay 2 behind Paige Pierce. And Sarah Hokom looks like she doesn't put that left enough. She's got about 35 to 40 feet for birdie, and she misses. She will be carding the par. Lisa Fajkus for birdie. Paige Pierce, who's been opening the door the last few holes to start closing it back up. Count it. Paige Pierce's lead is back up to 2 over Sarah Hokom, 3 over Catrina and Lisa. We go on to hole 16, a tight shot through the woods. Paige Pierce had trouble on a hole like this back, I think it was hole 11, and she hits that gap good enough to give herself a run at birdie. Lisa Fajkus, not quite as left as Paige, and a much worse result. Sarah Hokom tries to hit that same Paige gap and does not quite do it. She will have a very tough up and down for the par. She's buried left. Catrina Allen with a beautiful shot. Nicely done. What a smooth stroke by Lisa Fajkus. She's going to be hitting a lot of those next year. That's my guess. Catrina Allen for birdie. Short. Sarah Hokom, after a pitch out, has this for par. She will be carding the bogey, and Paige Pierce to take advantage. Paige Pierce cards the par. We're moving on. Paige Pierce is 3 up on everybody. We move on to hole 17. Paige Pierce with a 3-stroke lead. If she cards a par here, it is all but over for the Pro Tour Championship, and she will be our Tour champion. She's also our Tour points champion. I don't know if that's a repeat or a double or what you call that yet. Lisa Fajkus plays a nice safe shot on her drive on 17. Sarah Hokom, a little bit aggressive. She gets the green paddle and is all set. And Catrina Allen goes big just like Paige. That is a beautiful shot by Catrina Allen. And none of it matters very much. Paige Pierce just needs to get close. And that is close! Paige Pierce locks it up on 17. We're moving on to hole 18, and Paige Pierce will become our tour champion. And we close it out on hole 18. Paige Pierce with a 4-stroke lead over Lisa Fajkus, a 5-stroke lead over Sarah Hokom and Catrina Allen. Basically, we're going to watch Paige Pierce put on her yellow jersey and do the last leg of the Tour de France. She will be our tour champion. She throws that onto the green, goes to the drop zone with no penalty. Her second throw, she is dialed in. That is a perfect placement right in the alley, just to the left of the Mando. If she can get this anywhere close, she will actually have a look at birdie on the 18th hole. And she is left with about 35 feet for the championship. Congratulations, Paige. You are our 2017 Tour Champion.